How Hanu built Patricia into the largest multi-million-dollar crypto exchange in Africa.
Hi guys, my name is Hanu, founder and CEO of Patricia.
How
There's been
did
a lot.
Patricia become the largest multi-million-dollar crypto exchange in Africa? The man behind the dream himself, Hanu Fejiro Agbodje, is a force to reckon with. This is Hanu, the multi-millionaire superstar founder and CEO of Patricia Technologies. Patricia Technologies is Africa's largest crypto exchange by transaction volume that has consistently innovated refreshing financial solutions to redefine how people interact with crypto for about half a decade now in Africa. But before we talk about Patricia, let's talk about its founder, Fejiro Hanu Agbodje. Hello. Welcome to Instacom TV. If you are new here, welcome. On this channel we share videos on entrepreneurship, career development, startups, and many helpful content for you to be motivated and grow personally and professionally. If you are not subscribed yet, kindly do us the favor and subscribe. We share amazing videos every day. Turn on the notification bell to never miss any of our videos. His background: born on November 16, 1995 in Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Hanu had his early schooling in Warri, Delta, Nigeria. Fejiro Hanu Agbodje received his nursery education at Prime International School from 1997 to 1999, and from 1999 to 2005, he attended Royal Heritage for his elementary school. As fate would have it, Fejiro Hanu Agbodje had his tertiary studies in mathematics and statistics from the prestigious University of Port Harcourt. Though he didn't like the course at first, he is presently grateful for it, as the course contributed to making him successfully found and grew his company Patricia. Here is Hanu in an interview talking about his experience with mathematics.
Worst time of my life, literally. But equally, I'd say it's God's plan because it kind of turned me to the man I am today. So yeah, I grew up in Port Harcourt. I studied mathematics and statistics. Yeah, funny story how that even happened because, so growing up, everybody wanted to be a doctor and an engineer, something fancy, really. Of course. And for me, I wanted to be an engineer. Not because I knew what it meant, but because exactly, they work offshore, you come back home, you bring lots of provisions, you see lots of stuff, and it just looked all fancy and
all
shiny.
your money.
Exactly, so I tried to get into engineering. So I tried in Port Harcourt first of all, because I was in Port at the time, and I got mathematics. I was like, okay, let me try again. I tried in Bayelsa, I got mathematics. I said, okay, let me try again. I came to Lagos and I went on, I got a post-UME and I scored 80 points above the cutoff and I still got mathematics again.
Since he was 8 years old, he has
just
demonstrated
okay.
a talent for business and entrepreneurship. During his primary school days, he saw an opportunity to sell fancy sweets to his colleagues during sporting activities. Borrowing money from his mom, we will then buy the sweets, make profit and return the mom's money, and then use the profit to buy again. This is him at a young age already exhibiting his entrepreneurship qualities. I guess we shouldn't be surprised with what he went on to achieve. But everything didn't come to him that easy getting into entrepreneurship. He attempted and failed at 13 different enterprises, all of which, in his words, finished in tears. While attending the university, he previously operated an Indomie joint, sold popcorn and airtime, and even had a commercial bike business, in which his employee carted away with the bike. As with most entrepreneurs, his businesses got him into trouble in the school that led to his detention and nearly got him expelled from the University of Port Harcourt. He was always known as the guy with failed businesses and got mocked by his colleagues. Some even took pictures of him selling just to tease him in their class WhatsApp group. But according to Hanu, he didn't care, because he already understood the idea of having no shame in business, which will prove a big lesson for his success in business years later. He coined a philosophy out of this: difficulties he refers to as jungle rules, is one of the most important business lessons I have learned. Knowing whom to trust in business is important. From other firms, I also discovered that I shouldn't let shame prevent me from even trying to reach my goals. Narrating in an interview with TechPoint Africa, when I was in 200 level, The woman I worked with conned me and opened a rival business just across from mine, so I had to abandon school and work my popcorn stand. To make fun of me, my classmates would take pictures and share them to our WhatsApp group. So how did Patricia get started? And how did the name Patricia came about? According to Hanu, the inspiration to start Patricia came about when he got scammed of an iTunes gift card he got from his uncle. In an interview on Founders Connect with Pisa Timmy, Hanu narrates the story.
I think my uncle sent me cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Actually, he was in London at the time, and he sent me Bitcoin, and I was like, okay. Asked for money and sending me Bitcoin. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know, like, my guy, you be the wine me. What's up? What's going on? You know, but I looked everywhere. I needed the money. You know, I looked everywhere. I tried to sell this online. There was nowhere to sell it online. Like, literally in the whole of Africa, there was nowhere to sell it online.
What year was this?
It was 2015.
Okay.
And I ended up on a P2P platform, and I got ripped off. And it hurt so bad.
Because you needed the money.
That was my last, and it took me months to even get this money off that guy, and now I'm here. And it hits me. So if I got ripped off, so it means some people somewhere would definitely be getting ripped off too. So they...
After that terrible experience in 2015, he didn't actually do anything until 2 years later. This is what he said about what he did after getting scammed. I have a journal where I write all my ideas in, no matter how stupid or dumb they seem. Patricia happened to be number 37 on that idea book. To be honest, I just wanted to make extra 30,000 naira, $84 in 2017, a month. That was the plan. I wasn't looking to build anything elaborate. I was just trying to survive. I didn't really think about it that much. I simply wanted to stay with my brother in Lagos without running out of money. I had about 1 million naira, about $2,800, in my bank account, but every day I was losing money. By the time it reached about 800,000 naira, about $2,240, I realized I had to take action right away, or I would go bankrupt in another 1 to 2 months. And this is where Patricia was born. But wait, you are wondering why the name Patricia? Well, here is his explanation.
So I just, put it down there. So this is the story of how Patricia came about, right? Okay. So I put the name down there, and I was in my granddad's house at the time. My granddad and my mom, they have this love-hate relationship going on, right? They're like this siblings rivalry. So my mom's name is Patience, but my granddad never calls her Patience. I don't know why, I don't know how, but he never calls her Patience. So I was in my room upstairs, and I could hear them fight downstairs. Heavy voice over the roof. And my mom was like, stop calling me Patricia. My name is Patience. And my granddad is like, I will not call you Patience, I will call you Patricia. And I was in my room like, okay.
Patricia.
37. Patricia,
That's so wild.
And that was it, really. So I didn't know that Patricia was going to be the golden buzzer.
Building Patricia. The year was 2017, and Hanu's 1 million naira savings was running out quickly, and he needed a way to earn extra 30K a month. So he went back to his journal to look at his ideas. Number 37. Patricia was the most promising idea amongst others. He thought if he was being scammed of his gift card, others might be scammed too. So he decided to try the idea out. It was meant to be a side hustle. He never dreamt Patricia was going to be the golden buzzer that will make him a multimillionaire in dollars and billionaire in naira. But where does he start from? With 800,000 naira, about $2,240, left in personal savings, he reached out to a friend to put out on Twitter that tech startup in Lagos was hiring. He got a couple people who came for interview, but he settled on 2 people, a lady, Beauty, and a guy, Chris. He then rented a boys' quarters for 500,000 naira, about $1,400, furnished it with about 100,000 naira, about $280, bought a couple of second-hand laptops for 30,000 naira, $84 each. He had about 120,000 naira, $336, left, which he planned to use to pay initial salaries. which was $30K each. Patricia was in business. Their business was simple, help people to buy and sell gift cards through WhatsApp. But it wasn't a smooth start for Patricia in the early days. 1 month into starting the company, they had made 0 naira. Hanu became quite frustrated, but did not relent. Raising funds was not even an option he knew existed, so he had to think creatively. He said, "Growing up, I saw the power of influencers. I remember back in school, University of Port Harcourt, when Alamedy dyed his hair brown. In less than 1 week, half of my school had dyed their hair brown. Now, imagine if Alamedy said, 'Use Patricia.' I was pretty sure some people would because Alamedy said so." With his limited budget, he had to find an influencer who could help push Patricia to attract more customers. At the time, one of the popular Nigerians on social media was Mr. Jolliffe. Through a mutual friend, he negotiated with Mr. Jolliffe to make an ad for 80,000 naira, about $224. He made a video ad, sent it to him. He was just on his seat, relaxed and very casual. Hanu wasn't impressed with the ad, but then, without telling him, Mr. Jolliffe published the ad early the following morning. Before you knew it, enquiries and sales were coming in slowly. By the end of the day, barring enquiries, we had finished between 40 and 50 transactions. When I looked, I saw that we had made 180,000 naira, about $504, in a single day. I took the entire sum, gave it to him again, and gave it to someone else. And that's how things got started, Hanu said in an interview. Hanu claimed, in all of Africa in 2017, they were the only ones doing that kind of business, helping people buy and sell gift card and Bitcoin. There was Luno, but it was only available to a very small number of people. Really, no one was providing the people with what we were. Many people's introduction to cryptocurrency and gift cards came through Patricia, he said. So, they consistently made money. In actuality, they were generating far more income than they knew what to do with. After reading The Richest Man in Babylon, he developed a savings culture. Ever the smart entrepreneur, he invested all the money they earned over the course of 14 or 15 months in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. So they never actually had the need to raise outside funding, because the business was doing well enough on its own. Imagine owning Bitcoin from 2017 and selling when it was all-time high. You should make a lot of profits. I guess we could call Hanu a crypto millionaire. Just 2 years after founding the business, Patricia processed over 10 naira billion in transactions in 2019, making it one of the region's fastest-growing fintech and e-commerce companies. If you are getting value this far in this video, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Share with your friends, leave a comment, and today, Patricia has evolved and now an online marketplace for trading iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play gift cards, and also other cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, among others. Over 300 individuals worldwide are employed by this merely 4-year-old alternative payment solutions business with offices across multiple countries. When asked whether he has a technical background before starting Patricia, this was his reply: "Nope. I have zero technical background. I have many principles I live by, and one of them is Occam's razor." Occam's razor basically states that sometimes, and most times, 90% of the time in my experience, the best solution is usually the simplest solution. I don't like to overthink things. The first idea that comes to my head is what I implement first. That way, I've saved almost 2 weeks of planning and already have a foundation to build on. Patricia now operates in over 27 countries, and with CBN and its regulation troubles, Patricia moved its headquarters to Estonia. Patricia Technologies, as it is registered, now has other products under its belt which Hanu classify as the Patricia Universe. Glova, Hank are among other businesses under Patricia Universe. Hanu is the spokesperson for the luxury clothing company Room 19, which he describes as the largest shopping experience in Nigeria. With all this success that has come to Hanu and Patricia, he always acknowledges his squad, which he affectionately refers to as his comrades. He claims to have wonderful, amazing, and talented individuals carrying the torch and ensuring that our lights never go out. On the 4th anniversary celebration of Patricia, Hanu bought and presented 40 cars to some of his employees who has been with him so far. He calls them Patricians. One of the happiest persons you'll ever meet. according to Fejiro Hanu Agbodje, is how he characterizes himself. He has huge dreams, works hard, and achieves his objectives. He started Patricia Technologies as a side business to make at least 30,000 naira each month, and it was registered as Patricia Technologies Limited under the CAC. However, the side hustle eventually evolved into his main business, which as of 2021 was worth billions of naira. He was one of the 100 most influential young Africans nominees for the Africa Youth Awards. He was also recognized in the entrepreneurship category of the Future Awards class of 2020. Hanu lives in Lagos, Nigeria. He has his own house. However, details of this are not known. But on March 27, 2020, Patricia announces a full remote working plan, relief funds for staff members, and on July 19, 2021, Patricia moved its headquarters to the Republic of Estonia, now domiciled in the northern European country. With this, Mr. Hanu, who is the current CEO, Patricia should move also, so we could say Hanu now lives in Europe, having successfully failed at 13 startups before hitting gold with the Patricia dream. In just 5 years, Hanu turned a bad experience of being scammed of his gift card into a multi-million-dollar business empire. Hanu has also invested in some startups and plans to start an accelerator program to give founders their first check. As of today, Hanu is like a superstar founder and CEO, with his lavish lifestyle of driving expensive cars to flying luxurious flights. His life is one that is being admired by millions of young people in Africa. Today, his garage of cars only includes expensive and luxurious cars. Just recently, he posted a picture of himself with Bill Gates, one of the richest billionaires in the world. His mantra is do the most, and we can say he is actually doing the most. This is the story of a young African dreamer who set out to solve a personal problem which he intended to make his side hustle, but ended up building a multi-million-dollar business empire. Hanu has indeed achieved the African dream. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, like the video. Also leave a comment about you learnt from Hanu's story and share with your friends. This might be the motivation they need to build their own business empire. Thank you for watching.